So obviously I thought I would do a Q&A today. I'm so sorry that it's been so long since I've uploaded. But yeah, I work about 30 hours a week at the pub, which I love. But you know, it's still time consuming. And then my music is basically another part-time job. So it's like I have 2 part-time jobs. And then every spare second I have at the moment is spent planning my next travel. I'm hoping to go to Greece, I think, to a Greek island, possibly. But because the most time consuming part of like travel planning is right at the beginning when you're deciding where you want to go, it's taken up like every spare second that I have because I want to get it over and done with so that, you know, I don't have to do as much planning anymore. And the more planning I do now, the sooner, you know, I can plan it and organise it and get it done out of the way. And yeah, it means that I just don't ever have time to film anymore. I want to get at least 1 video up a week at the moment, at least. But it's just kind of a shame because I feel like my social media for this account and my Instagram has just kind of been like pushed to the side because I haven't had any time for it. I'm also going to spend a lot of time planning interesting videos because I feel like it's kind of all the same. It's really, really hard to think of video ideas. So yeah, let me know if there's anything you want to see. Oh, and this Q&A is kind of a mixture of like recovery questions and personal questions, FYI. Anyway, someone says, people say you can't recover on safe food, but my extreme hunger craves my safe foods. It's okay to eat like safe foods as long as you're challenging yourself at the same time. Don't get too caught up in labelling a food a safe food or like, you know, a fear food. Just eat what you want. Make sure that you're like having a balance of everything, that you are challenging yourself as much as you can, but not so much that you like overwhelm yourself. Eat what your body wants. As long as you're having a balance of everything, as you start to introduce all these foods into your diet equally, and you begin to realise that like all these foods are okay. Like it's not that you should be scared of one or like feel super comfortable only eating other sorts of foods. And yeah, your brain will kind of just like subconsciously train itself to realise that all foods are okay, but it's something that happens with time. Like I don't really have fear foods anymore because, you know, I eat a bit of everything and I know that one thing isn't going to harm me more than, you know, another thing, that kind of thing. And you will realise that, but it just takes time and practice and experience eating, like letting yourself eat all the different foods. Someone said, is eating sugar every day okay? If you don't eat sugar every day, you'll have really low blood sugar. Like that's not good. Like you need to eat sugar, otherwise it like wouldn't be a thing. It's something that we need. Like our bodies need sugar. Like there's sugars in fruits and stuff that like keep your blood sugar level up, and then also added sugar, like you need that too. There isn't any foods that you should avoid. No foods are like so bad for us that we shouldn't eat them all. The only reason sugar would become a problem is if you're eating like loads and loads of it every single day and it's having negative effects on your health. But yeah, eating sugar is not a bad thing. Like sugar's not bad for you, it's good for you. You need sugar, especially if you're not eating enough. Like sugar is one of the first things that your body needs. That's why people say like if you're feeling faint or something, people are like, oh, have you eaten any sugar today? Sugar is important. Someone said, what were some of the goals that helped you to recover? Honestly, it was just like I had seen so many people on Instagram on these like recovery accounts. I didn't want to be stuck in that rut anymore of wanting to eat but not being able to eat because my eating disorder was so loud. And you know, I became really like mentally ill with my eating disorder and I was just so sick of it. I was in a really bad place, and seeing other people come out of that and come into a better place, seeing other people doing okay showed me that I could do okay, and that, you know, like if they could do it then I could do it, and like why wouldn't I want to try, just so I could get to a better place that I had seen all these other people get to after they'd come out of an eating disorder. Someone said, what's one of my biggest insecurities? Oh my god, I don't know, because you know I work so hard on not caring what other people think, and I feel like that's what an insecurity is. It's, you know, when you don't like something. I mean, I guess it could be something that you don't like about yourself, but like surely it's like it stems from what you think other people think of it. I don't know, to be honest. I think the only thing I can think of is in a group of quiet people I can seem very like just overwhelming, you know, just a bit much. And I worry that people will think I'm like this loud, cocky, stupid person when I'm not at all. Like, once you get to know me, you realise, like, I'm not super confident. I'm not super loud to people that I don't know. I'm just really loud. I'm not opinionated at all. I'm not, you know, like, annoying. Like, I don't feel like my personality is annoying. I just feel like because I am so loud and talkative and so hyper and like go 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 all the time, I tire people out. And I can be very exhausting to be around because I'm literally so like intense. So yeah, it's always the people that don't know you very well, I feel like, who judge you the most, because, you know, they fill in the blanks for themselves, the bits that they don't know about you. So that's just even more reason to just like not give a crap, because why would I care about someone's opinion of me if they don't know me, you know? I always say, like, be the best person you can be, and then if someone's got a problem with you, the problem is with them, not you. Someone said, what's my favourite TV show? Friends. Do you even need to ask? I also really like SpongeBob. I'm not sorry. I am a little bit sorry about this one. I really like Peppa Pig. I'm 22 weeks today and I like Peppa Pig. I don't really ever watch it, but it's just so like calm, and, you know, that pig's got no problems in her life. So I like the show. It's very easy to watch. I don't like watching things where like loads of bad things happen. Although, having said that, I'm rewatching The Vampire Diaries at the moment. I watched it like 4 or 5 years ago. I'm rewatching it all at the moment. That's not the easiest show to watch. There's a lot of sad things in that show, but I'm watching it again for some reason. Someone said, where do I want to travel to next? Where do I start? I'm just basically kind of like seeing where this travel thing goes. I'm trying to travel as much as possible at the moment, you know, to see if it's something I'm serious about. And then in about a year's time, I'm gonna think of going somewhere for a couple of months, maybe Canada or America. And it's good because I can take my music and my bar work with me. I just feel like I'm in a position, you know, where I can really easily travel. Like, I'm so good at saving my money. Every couple months I'm planning on going somewhere new. The beginning of September I want to go somewhere with my mum. Like I said, I think Greece. I want to go to LA for maybe about like a week, 10 days, just to get a vibe for the place, see what it's like, see if I like it. There's something about LA. I'm not a massive city person, I've learnt this. I just prefer like the nature stuff and the nature trails, but there's a lot of those kind of places in America too. A lot of places in California are just very like, I wouldn't say naturey, but you know what I mean, very scenic, very like calm. You just gotta find them, you know, because I don't want to stay in like the centre of LA. Also, who can afford that? Not me. And then I also want to go to Canada. I've always wanted to go to Canada for like, for like 4 years. That's not always, but for a long time I've wanted to go to Canada. And I have this friend who travels, and she's moving there for 2 years. So I'm planning on going with her. I can just, you know, fly out on my own whenever I want, meet her there and just stay there for a couple of weeks. Maybe just a week, I don't really know. Because, you know, I have bills to pay over here, so I don't want to stay somewhere for too long, because if it's only a couple of weeks then I can't get a job there. But to start off, I want to go for a week in LA and Canada after I go to Greece, and then about like 6-9 months to a year, I don't know when I'm gonna be able to get all of that done. I'm gonna think about going somewhere for a longer amount of time. I can get a bar job over there, in a pub, still keep my gigging up. I can still do music there. I can go busking. It'll be good for my confidence and just to get out there more, especially in LA because they've got such a good music scene. Yeah, you know, I'll be killing 3 birds with 1 stone: my music, my travel, and my bar work, because I love working in a bar, I really do. And obviously I can still film videos while I'm over there as well, so it's cool. Win-win. Win-win chicken din-din. In like the future, if I do enjoy this travelling thing and I do get into it and my plans work out and stuff, I might just become fed up of saving every single penny that I earn. I would love to go to Asia, specifically Japan. I want to go to Thailand as well, Australia, and yeah. Someone said, how did I stop counting calories? I actually can't remember. I'm pretty sure I just literally cut it out. Yeah, I think I did. Counting calories is such an unhealthy habit, and I feel like even if you try to cut down, it doesn't really work. Like, I basically stopped and didn't even think about calories unless I was doing a really rough estimate as to if I was eating enough. So as soon as I started eating more and like, you know, started eating properly, like 3 meals a day, a couple snacks a day, aiming for at least 2,000 calories a day. But I didn't think too much about calories, so you know, I can tell you try and aim for at least 2,000 a day. But you know, it's not a great guideline. What you're actually eating and how many meals you have and stuff a day is a much better guideline to go off of. So that's what I did. I just went off of that and not calories. So I did stop completely. So calories are a guideline. I don't think you should follow them completely. That's definitely why counting calories is such a pointless waste of time, and it's really unhealthy, I feel like, to do. So yeah, focus more on making sure that you're eating enough meals a day, that you're, you know, getting sugars into your diet, fats into your diet, fruits, veggies, that kind of stuff, and don't focus on the specific details. So I said, how did I accept my body? Just a quick answer for this one, because I've mentioned this like a lot before, and also it's just like a really simple answer. It came with recovery, you know. I ignored the negative thoughts I had towards my body, focused on getting better, and eventually I just started to accept my body because I realised that being healthy is all that matters. Your body is going to change throughout your whole life, so just learning to be comfortable in your skin and be comfortable eating foods, and then you can look at your body after you've like done that. Be healthy internally before you look at yourself externally. Wow, that was the weirdest thing I've ever said, but does that make sense? I feel like a lot of people look at body positivity the wrong way. They think it's loving your body for what it looks like now, when actually I think that it should be being so comfortable looking after yourself and your body, like, you know, looking after your body and appreciating it. Like, we're not talking about what it looks like, we're just talking about looking after your body, giving it the right nutrition that it needs and stuff, and looking after it, feeling comfortable, so that whether it grows or shrinks or tones up or bloats or does what it needs to do, you let it be, and you're just, you know, you're comfortable with it because you know that you're looking after it, and whatever it needs to do, it will do. And yeah, you can just be comfortable with that, and then when you do gain, if you do gain during recovery, you'll feel a lot better about it. Yeah, that's all the questions I'm going to answer today. Thank you if you did answer questions. What? Thank you if you did send me your questions, and I will see you soon with another video.